Hello and welcome to the Church Doctor Show. I am Pastor Yolanda Walker, and our other co-host is Pastor Cornelius Hill. How you doing today, sir?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am doing well. I'm glad to be back in your presence, even though it's virtually or virtual/digital. We're just glad to be in your presence. One more time, as we sang in the old church, he didn't have to let me live, but he let me live to be in the service one more time. So I'm grateful.
Yes, yes. Well, we are excited to be a part of a wonderful network, the Kingdom Purpose Television, and so uh, we are on every Thursday at 2:40 p.m. for about 10 minutes, sharing with you what the Lord lays upon our heart. And so, how was your Christmas, sir?
I'm still celebrating. We're still in the Christmas spirit. And for those of us uh, who continue to celebrate Christmas after the 25th, hey, it's still carte blanche. Let me just say that.
Well, I did get a chance to see some of the pictures you put on Facebook of your being at your mom's. The tree, was beautiful, and all the lovely gifts. So it looks like that y'all had a wonderful Christmas. I also saw on your laptop computer, it looks like you may have gotten a gift. Did somebody give you a? I couldn't tell. Was that a ring or a ring camera light, or was
Uh,
that a
yes, it's a
video
Loom.
webcam?
It's the Loom Cube light. Actually, it's on now, and I'm grateful for it. It's
Okay.
bright, and it makes a major difference. So I'm grateful for that. I'm going to get a few other little gadgets so that you and I can look a little bit more professional in 2022, especially when we're in this digital space.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I should have had my light turned on. I guess I can turn it on, but I don't know if that's going to be too much or not. So anyway, we know that during the Christmas season, we know that a lot of times there is depression with the holidays, and with COVID and everything happening, and now this new, what is it, Omicron?
Omicron, yes.
Sounds like a movie or something.
It's the Greek
You
alphabet. You're a Greek scholar. Alpha,
No,
beta,
I'm
gamma,
not.
delta, upsilon,
No,
zeta, eta, theta,
no,
iota, kappa,
I'm
lambda,
not.
mu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, ta, rho, psi, ta, cha. I can't remember the last ones.
Yeah, we don't even want
I'm
me to
sorry,
try.
but I got the omicron now. I lose it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So we know that during the holidays that the holidays for many people, especially these last 2 years, has been very, very difficult.
Mhm.
I know even in my family, we've just I have a great aunt. She just transitioned 108 years old.
What?
Yes, 108. And then the next day, her eldest son passed away as well. And then we had another family
How
member
old was he?
to pass. He was, I believe, 87.
Oh,
And
she
so
had him.
yeah,
She
she
waited
lived
for a long time to
a
have him.
beautiful, long life. And
108. When was she born? What year? 1914, 15?
um, I don't want to get to line. I had to go back and look at the genealogy, but you just subtract 108 from now, and then you would get her year. But Addie Shuren was her name. So I know we're looking to have those arrangements in January in South Bend, Indiana. So we want to just continue to lift up those who have lost loved ones in this season, because I know for some Christmas is just not the same, and it's just difficult. We also want to continue to lift up Bishop Joseph Walker and the Mount
Mhm.
Zion family and the loss of his mother as well. And we say loss, it's a earthly loss, but we know that they have transitioned, amen, to be with the Lord. So we know that they're not lost. They had a
Excuse me.
relationship with the Lord, amen. And so, brother pastor, for the few minutes that we have left, talk to us about the Christmas message that you shared at the early service at the Ephesian Primitive Baptist Church.
Excuse me, I had to cough. Ooh, excuse me.
Yes.
It happens. We're doing a series on Thank God for the Tree, looking at Zacchaeus, the story of Zacchaeus, how he was grateful for the tree. As a matter of fact, we plan preaching out through 2024. Thank God for the tree. Uh, I think next year we will take the text from the book of Galatians, and I will be more succinct in another broadcast. But thank God for the tree. And we've pulled out some things that were paramount that we saw from the text why Zacchaeus was grateful for the tree. And you can go back and watch that on the Daily Gospel Network International, correct?
Um, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
hmm So thank God for the tree. One of the things that we talked about, uh, and everybody knows the story of Zacchaeus. It's nothing that most people know the story of Zacchaeus who read the Bible.
He was
Zacchaeus,
short. He was short in stature. And I believe
that's
he
what it
climbed
is.
a sycamore tree.
That he had to climb the tree.
Okay.
One of the relevant points that were or principles that was highlighted in the particular teaching or didactic narrative was the fact that sometimes we ask God to stretch us, like make our legs longer or do things for us. When God didn't need to stretch Zacchaeus, he needed to strengthen Zacchaeus.
Mm. Okay.
Zacchaeus needed to be, his legs didn't need to be stretched, they needed to be strengthened. And sometimes in life, we ask God to do something that God really doesn't need to do. We're really asking because of our finite imagination, possibly for the wrong thing. So Zacchaeus was able to run ahead. He might not have, no, we know he wouldn't have been able to get to the tree had he not been a runner and had he not been short and had he not have a strong leg to climb the tree. So we're grateful that he was able to run ahead. Then secondly, once we run ahead, we learned that he was able to rise above because sometimes life brings us to a place where we can get ahead, but we don't get above. And then thirdly, as he was running ahead and that he had risen above, he was removed apart. Zacchaeus and Jesus finally gets to the place where they both can recognize who each other are. And there comes a point in our life where it's not that God can't recognize us, but are we even recognizable? I don't know if Zacchaeus and Jesus ever had a conversation, but Zacchaeus and Jesus, or Jesus knew Zacchaeus and called him by name, he was able to recognize who Zacchaeus was. So we need to always remind ourselves in life, wherever we are, make sure that we're still recognizable. God recognizes us. I heard this statement and I bring it in. You're born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your decisions. And I thank God for Pastor Pointer who brought that out. And we have to always make sure that we're recognizable when we get in the presence of God. Lady co-host is back into your hands because we
Yes, I'm
almost
hearing a
out of
lot of
time.
knocking, and I don't know what that knocking is.
It was it on
I'm
my
hearing
end?
I'm not for sure, but I'm hearing a lot of knocking. But I remember Jesus saying, "Hey, Zacchaeus, I'm coming to your house." Amen.
Right.
And it's beautiful to have the Lord to come to your house. Amen. And I know for Christmas, for a lot of the kids, we're thinking about Santa coming, but baby, there's something greater than Santa. Amen. And we always want Jesus, amen, to be in our homes. Amen. For this
Mhm.
beautiful holiday season. We know that New Year's is coming up real soon, and we're believing God that there will be another wonderful message that will be shared here on the Church Doctor Show. Amen. So thank you for tuning in to the Church Doctor Show. You can find us on Facebook under the Yolanda and Cornelia Show, or you can email us at trifoldoutreach@yahoo.com. Until next time.